Welcome to Grind Mode TV. I'm your host, Big Motion, and we back with another one. You know what I'm saying? But before we get into the video, let me tell you, if you haven't liked and subscribed, if you're new here, please like, please subscribe, please support the channel. We're doing big things here. We're giving you great information, great news. We're not lying to you about anything. You know, we do our due diligence on anything that we report here. So we just don't come at you with anything. You feel me? This one here, you know, I don't know if a lot of people know. Hold on, wait. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's get a shout out to J&A Moving Services. If you need to be moved anywhere in the world, anywhere in the States, J&A Moving Services take care of that. Also, makeup. Debbie's Makeup. She's the best makeup artist around town. And if you're in the Florida, Atlanta area, she will also fly out anywhere else. If you need to check her out on Facebook, check J&A out on Facebook. They're doing their thing, and with her makeup, she does proms, weddings, whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? If you just want to get made up to go out, she handles that. So please check that out. You feel what I'm saying? So we're gonna move into what we're here to talk about, because it's a lot. It's a lot. We're going to move straight into it. You know what I'm saying? If most of y'all didn't know, we at war. We are at war. We are in World War III right now. That's why your gas prices are going up. In some places it's $8. Some places it's $4 in the Midwest. And down in the East, y'all know what it is. Y'all feeling it. We feeling it. It's getting outrageous. But what I want y'all to most pay attention to is, why are we at war? It's not because we, the United States, decided to go to war and somebody did something to us, bombed something, 9/11. None of that. Oh, let me get that out of the way. It's because of this guy right here, Netanyahu, which decided to attack Iran on his own. He didn't tell us. He didn't let it be known. He didn't make no announcements that he was going to attack Iran and start this war. But he had to go. A lot of people want to blame President Trump. It's not Trump's fault. If you can name one president that wouldn't have followed Israel and helped defend Israel, I'm waiting. Every president does what Israel says. Why? They run the country. You got over 27 members in Congress are Jewish. They run your TV stations. They run the music companies. But the talks is that they're holding the Epstein's files over Trump's head to make him move. As you will see, and I'll show you, a whole bunch of countries denied to help us at this war. France, Germany, the UK is thinking about it, but they ain't got no damn choice. You know what I'm saying? Most of them European countries, because Iran is tearing their ass up. Excuse my French. Which Iran is tearing our ass up at the same damn time. And yes, we seen what we did to Venezuela. We used sound and all that on Venezuela, but that's Venezuela. Venezuela wasn't ready. Iran been preparing to fight the United States of America for 20 years or more right now. The Persians ruled the planet for a long time. They had a long reign due to their tactics and due to where they're located. So it's not easy for the U.S. to go in there. Now we're talking about the draft. They're talking about making a draft for your kids to go to the war, your daughters. And if it's an emergency draft, it will go all the way up to the 42 years of age. You know? Oh, yeah. Them prisoners, them people out there that want to shoot every goddamn thing, them YNs that shooting everything, well, lace up. They finna send you to a real war. They are going to send you to a real war so you can shoot and kill as many people. We're going to see how gangster y'all is. This is what I'm saying. Because the ones that join the military is a bunch of nerds, man. They don't know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? They're doing it. They want college. They want in there. They want to do something with their lives. They don't want to go to war. And plenty Americans already died at this war. The word is all our bases in Iraq and Afghanistan been bombed. Soldiers died. These stations are disabled or totally fucking closed. If y'all don't know, if y'all not paying attention and nobody's not paying attention, it is closed. These young soldiers are dying. Your kids are dying in a foreign land. The worst thing, they captured one of our special force teams. They got like 15 to 20 special force people captured and killed some of them. They say they took them to the hospital, but the reports haven't came yet. They say Netanyahu is dead. People in Israel, nobody is allowed to report it. They're not reporting the news. They're lying to the American people. We don't know what the fuck is going on. Most of y'all don't know what's going on. But we are at war. I talked to a lot of people today. They like, I didn't even know we was at war. These people are destroying our cargo ships in the Persian Gulf. Some of our main cargo ships, disabling them, making us tuck our tail and get the hell up out of there. Yeah, we defeated Venezuela with sound. Weapons that nobody has ever seen. But you got to be able to get into the country and get into the terrain to even use those type of weapons. We got to go through mountains. Mountains that the Persians has defeated people for thousands of years. Thousands of years. Nobody has went through those mountains and defeated them. Everybody end up in death. Ask Iraq. The last person that tried. But if you do your history, lots have tried. We're trying to jump into a little island outside of Iran. Then that's where we got captured. They were waiting. They were waiting for us to jump. Captured everybody. Killed most of them. We're using $1 million missiles and spending billions of dollars to fight them. And Iran is using $200, $500 drones, tearing shit up, tearing Israel up, tearing our Air Force bases up, tearing our ships up, our planes, everything. So their strategy is to make our economy fall, make our grocery prices go up, our gas prices, which they control most of that. They're 20% of the world's gas and oil and energy goes through the Persian Gulf. And right now, ain't shit moving. So you tell me. This picture behind me says a lot. I give it to the artist. It's showing you that Israel has America in a stranglehold, pulling the strings from our president and our top officials. So what's going on? Why are they not telling the American people, not telling you, not telling me what the fuck is going on? People are, and trust me, this is not Jew bashing. I'm not trying to bash no Jews or say anything. I'm calling the facts. The Jews run our country. If you don't want to like it, you don't want to know, they hold a stance. You can tell right now just by the actions. You don't even have to say no words. You think any other country could have dragged us into a war without telling us that they was going into a war? But wait. It ain't nothing but Europe. All of Europe, the UK, United Kingdom, that can help. France don't want to help this war. Nobody wants to help this war. Everybody want to sit back and watch us get our ass whooped. But they warned us. Iran warned us. Remember Zelensky? Was that his name? The Ukraine president. When we embarrassed him on national TV, he told us, you're going to see. You're going to see what we're talking about, what we're going through. Y'all are going to feel the same shit. And here we are. Everybody was laughing. Trump, embarrassed the man, this and that. But he warned us. He warned us what's going on. China's helping Iran. Russia's helping Iran. Everybody that can help Iran is helping. They're giving them intelligence. That's how they know how to hit our ships, know how to hit our bases. The countries with greater intelligence than them are helping them. So what are we doing out here? What do we have our American people going through suffering? That's none of our business. Iran ain't do shit to America. They stopped their military, they stopped their nuclear program. We bombed it. Remember, Trump said it's bombed, it's disabled, there's no more. And we killed their leaders, there's no more. So why are we here? Because of Israel. Israel felt like it's not enough. But Israel ass is on fire right now. They learning their lesson. Not Netanyahu's missing or dead. They learning their lesson. But if you don't believe me, we're going to go into a couple of videos. Let me see if I got a couple of videos here for you to show you what's going on. Is this my channel? Let me see if this is my channel. This is, no, this ain't mine. This ain't my channel. This ain't my channel either. Let me see if this is my channel. No, it's not. Let's go over here. Well, I got most of the posts. Okay. This is my channel, Grind Mode TV. Y'all go ahead and join that on X. You know what I'm saying? We are official. This is a general. Right here speaking a general. And I'm gonna let y'all listen to him and hear what the hell he got to say about what's going on and why we are in this situation.
ترامپ رئیس جمهور آمریکا بارها ایران را به عملیات زمینی و اشغال برخی از جزایر در خلیج فارس تهدید کرده است. شکی نیست رئیس جمهور آمریکا با فشار سازمان تروریستی موساد به دلیل سوابقش در پرونده اپستین بازیچه دست نخست وزیر رژیم صهیونیستی در جنگ و تجاوز به ایران شد. رئیس جمهور آمریکا که معروف به دروغگوترین رئیس جمهور
If you can't see the subtitles, he's basically saying that Trump is in this war because they're holding the Epstein files over his head. And Israel is pulling the strings. It's only because of Israel that we're in this war. This is what his man is saying while you can read the subtitles. If you can't, I'm just telling you basically what he's saying.
امور کشورهای جهان شده است و هیچ ثبات فکری و گفتمانی ندارد به هیچ عنوان قابل اعتماد نیست. و متاسفانه سران آمریکا به کسی اختیارات فرماندهی نیروهای مسلح را واگذار نمودند که به دلیل بی‌تعادلی، موضع‌گیری‌ها و تصمیمات خطرناک و غلط ارتش آمریکا را وارد باتلاق مرگ.
We're gonna stop with that one for now. It's more. We got more. It's all there. If y'all not watching the news, take your ass to Twitter or whatever, and get the news. Get the news because they're not giving it to us. They're lying to us. Here goes Tucker Carlson talking about this. Y'all listen to this.
This should worry every American. A number of U.S. Marines were captured on the Iranian island of Karg during a failed landing attempt, and the capture was carried out successfully. Unverified reports circulating on social media are alleging that multiple U.S. Marines were killed and others captured during a failed landing operation on Iran's Karg Island, one of the country's most strategic oil hubs. According to these claims, Iran's IRGC forces intercepted the operation, detaining surviving personnel and transferring the wounded to local hospitals. However, there has been no official confirmation from U.S. or international authorities, raising serious concerns about misinformation amid already rising tensions in the region. Analysts warn that if proven true, this could mark a dangerous escalation with major geopolitical and economic consequences, especially for global oil supply routes. This should worry every.
That's Tucker Carlson telling y'all. We fucking up. This is, the next one is, this is just one of our ships that just got decimated. Take a look at this. This is the pictures of drones flying over. It's one of our bigger cruise ships that got decimated while trying to go through that Persian Gulf or by that island. Now take a look. This is what's going on if y'all haven't seen these images. Don't listen to people that don't know what's going on. This one here is of China sending in military weapons. China flying in military weapons for them. Giving them bombs, giving them aid, giving them everything. This is this is when it's not China. My bad, I lied. This is one of our planes getting bombed after it just lands. Check it out. They're not going to show the bombing, but they show the aftermath. As you can see on the pictures, same plane. Look at the wing. Look at the tail. And you'll be able to tell that it's that same plane. They got like an OK sign on the back tail. Right there. There you go again, right there. That's it. What's going on? I got more for you. I ain't gonna, this one thing, I ain't gonna lie to you to sound fly to you. That's not what we do at this channel. As far as this one here is showing Israel military captured by Iran's army.
الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفره إنه كان توابا بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا جاء نصر الله.
That's the No Kings, and I get it. Everybody's going with the No Kings. You got Boston, San Diego, Chicago, New York, Washington, D.C., Minneapolis. Everybody's in the streets for the No Kings. Everybody's in the street for the No Kings, and I totally feel that. I feel the No Kings. I'm with the movement No Kings, but that's not the problem right now. Trump does not run the country. The power to be does. And if this doesn't let you see it, then you see it. Trump is also making great moves. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? They're also making great moves. As we can see here. And we take you to this one. It's not like Trump is with the plan. He's going against the plan. He's going against the Great Reset. He's trying to help. Let's listen.
Homes are built for people, not for corporations, and America will not become a nation of renters. We're not going to do that. That's why I have signed an executive order banning large institutional investors from buying.
And what are you saying about we're not going to be a nation of renters? Because the plan was by 2030, everybody will be renting everything. All the corporations are buying up the houses. All the corporations are buying up everything and just going to just turn it back to you and rent it. They're going to run up your property taxes. They're going to run up anything they can run up on you, and you will lose that house. Unless you're making significant amount of money, you are right. But most people going into retirement, most people don't got shit in their 401k, credit card bills ran up, and this man just said he ain't going to let it happen. So on one hand, he's doing stuff for the American people, you know what I'm saying? But this war, that's what I'm saying. You got to watch it. Watch the signs. Watch who's running this country. Watch who's running this country. It's not Trump, like everybody think, and everybody blaming for everything. It's not him. He does what he can. I'm not saying he's perfect. I'm not taking up for Trump. I'm not doing none of that. But I'm just calling a spade of what's going on right now.
single-family homes. It's just not fair to the public. They're not able to buy a house. And I'm calling on Congress to pass that ban into permanent law, and I think they will. One of the biggest barriers to saving for a down payment has been surging credit card debt. The profit margin for credit card companies now exceeds 50%, one of the biggest. And they charge Americans interest rates of 28%, 30%, 31%, 32%. Whatever happened to usury? So to help our citizens recover from the Biden disaster, all caused by this horrible precedent, I'm asking Congress to cap credit card interest rates at 10% for 1 year. And this will help millions of Americans save.
Trump said 10%. That's going to help a lot of fucking people. So he ain't out there just doing stupid shit. He's actually trying to help the American people. Let's go here. Let's see what this one here is about. Let me see what this is about.
Because FPV drone strikes in Baghdad expose U.S. vulnerability. This is according to the New York Times. 13 U.S. military bases in the region are basically uninhabited now, forcing the dispersal of many of the roughly 40,000 troops stationed in the region. Some have been sent to Europe.
13 bases are disabled, not even in use. Not in use. Not just disabled, not in use. Not in use. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's continue listening.
To improvise sites like hotels, effectively fighting the war remotely. The United States has abandoned their military bases in the Middle East because FPV drone strikes in Baghdad expose U.S. vulnerabilities. One, Iranian missiles and drones are getting through. They're hitting U.S. military bases and killing U.S. personnel. But this is the same situation between Ukraine and Russia. And Donald Trump, his administration did nothing to prepare for this. These are Iraqi militias.
He said the same thing with Ukraine and Russia. And what did the Ukrainian president come to do? Ask for help so we can nip this in the bud and let us know what we'll be facing. And we laughed. We laughed in their faces. Now, hard head make us soft behind. You hear me? Let's see what's doing there, huh?
Is backed by Iran, and they have fiber optic FPV drones. This is
they destroying one of our helicopters
in Baghdad, so this is a U.S. military base. And this Iraqi militia released the drone video of them destroying a helicopter. They also had another drone come in and destroy this radar system, but there's no defense for this where you don't take casualties. Yes, if you want U.S. soldiers standing outside with shotguns, they might get lucky, or they might die. And there's no counter to this. There's no stopping this. It's only going to get worse. I'm sure Russia is sending Iran fiber optic FPV drones and telling them, go after U.S. embassies, go after U.S. military bases, kill whoever you can kill. So Trump will escalate because he doesn't know what to do. U.S. sends up to 3,000 elite 82nd Airborne troops to the Middle East. Ground war concerns rise. They're going to start taking islands. There's a couple of them off Iran's coastline that Iran can use to attack ships. They all have to be secured and cleared. But then there's Karg Island, and this is where 90 to 95% of Iran's oil exports come from. The Marines, the 82nd Airborne, they can take this island. That's not the problem. It's holding it against cheap fiber optic FPV drones, against artillery, against whatever. Things are going to get bad.
Like I say, I ain't got a lot to you to sound flat to you. Shit is going down. See if we find some more shit. Oh, Oh, this man here. This is a good one. This is a good one. Let's pull this one back. This man tells you exactly what's going on. Here we go.
And so when he said we're going to put 1,000 bombs on 1,000 targets a day, he was saying, I don't care what you kill. We kill things and break things, he said. That's what we do. There was intent, criminal intent from the very start. So this was criminal and incompetent. What I don't understand is why the JCS didn't resign en masse. This is a leadership failure on the part of the most senior military officers. And now they're in a situation where they're going to have to try and do something they know they can't do. If we send Marines across the beach and they die, people need to go to jail. If we send the 82nd Airborne in with the Rangers and they die, and they will die, we will not win this fight. The Iranians have been preparing for this fight for 20 years. We're making it up as we go along.
Oh, and by the way, they're Persians, and it's called the Persian Gulf.
Well, how about this?
I mean, right? I mean,
how about this? This isn't new.
That's it, everybody.
They wrote a letter to the.
Hey, this isn't new. Ain't nothing new under the sun. It's just the players. The Persians ruled the planet for hundreds of years, thousands of years. No, I ain't gonna say thousands of years, hundreds of years, maybe thousands. I gotta check on that. And they've been using the same fight strategy for centuries. Just the weapons change. You're not getting through these mountains. These straits right here that they're showing, you're not getting your ass through this. The Persian Gulf right here. These mountains here, jump your punk pussy ass in these mountains right here, and then they ain't gonna slide on y'all ass, but y'all ain't gonna see where it's coming from. That's what he's saying. And you come back here, you come here, they waiting on you. You got to go back off into what's this? Afghanistan, I think. Back off in here or somewhere like that in Russia. Like they just surrounded. It's just perfect for them. They're built for this. Let's continue.
You in
the second Marine unit that's coming in, the Thundering Third. I mean, I love my Marines, so every unit.
Is that what they're called,
tradition.
the Thundering Third?
3-1, Thundering Third. But they are leaving their ports 3 weeks early.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you've ever been deployed, there's preparation, there's lead up time. This means that there's training that isn't getting done, logistics isn't getting done. So as they're moving,
the Thundering Third. I'm not sure. I think that's the who got caught. The Thundering Third. I really think that's who got like yang handed it to him and captured. But let's go on. I don't want to spread no misinformation, but they have captured our forces, our special forces, not just the regular military. Hold on.
They're going to be doing things 3 weeks early. This is not a planned event. This is a panicked event. Everything we're doing right now is a panicked reaction to the fact that the Iranians had a plan that they stuck to. Arakshi told you everything they were going to do. There's been no deviation at all. Mm-hmm. They've done everything because they have a plan. Yeah. We, on the other hand, have been changing our plan every day for 4 weeks now. And it just shows that we don't know what we're doing. And this is what makes it criminal, because we're going to put Marines across a beach when we don't have a plan for them. We don't know what we're going to do. Why are we going across it? Karg Island is a nothing joint. You see, the president says, I've been told 90% of the Iranian oil comes from that. Now, but not now, it'll come from somewhere else. Karg Island is meaningless. The Iranians will simply let you come in. Look how close is the shore. They're just going to kill everybody that lands there. Yeah, but you can't. I mean, I respect you and I respect this show, so I keep...
You hear what this man's saying? He's saying it with passion. Look at his face. Look at his face. He ain't playing. He is not playing with y'all fuck ass. He is telling y'all the truth. We ain't gonna lie to you. The sound fly to you. I keep telling y'all that. This shit finna get ugly. If I was y'all, I'll start pulling a little bit of money out the bank. Most of the money. Start buying you some gold. Don't go try to buy oil and stuff like that and put your money in stocks. Too late. Stock market is down. Now, y'all could do that. Y'all could go to buy stocks that are down right now, the major stocks that are down right now, and just wait. But don't know how long you're going to wait. You got to have funds to do that. Gas prices are going up. Groceries are going up. You know what I'm saying? It's time for the U.S. citizens to say something. Time to unite. Unity. That's a unity, man. Hey, y'all don't sound me. I know I got that voice, but let's get back to this. Enough playing.
Keep my language clean.
Yeah, thank you.
I am a person that can anger very quickly, and I'm a Marine. This is beyond frustrating, because what this is an indictment of the American people. It's an indictment. Can you fool me once? Shame on me.
Yeah.
Fool me twice, as George W. Bush said, won't get fooled again. But the point is, the American people are being fooled again. It's not about being fooled. Being fooled means that you are earnestly trying to learn things. The American people are asleep at the wheel.
Yeah.
We're no longer functioning as a constitutional republic.
We are asleep at the wheel. Sleeping. Wake your dumb ass up. We at World War III. That's what we in. And most of y'all ain't even heard. Most of y'all don't know. Most of y'all don't know there's 13 countries involved in this. And more countries getting involved. Most of y'all don't even know that. We're in World War III. And some of your sorry ass kids are finna get drafted. They do need to get drafted. All that kind raising, y'all been raising them for a cruel world, but want to go into kind parenting. We're not going to beat them. We're going to talk to them. If words work, God damn it, we wouldn't be at war. We wouldn't have wars. We wouldn't have fights if words work. They're just talking to somebody work. We wouldn't be here. But you raise your kids how you want. But they sorry asses are finna go to this war and be kind. They'll be like, hey, can I please shoot you, mister? Huh, please? Say bye-bye to your kind kid. They will be gone, okay? It's a cold world out here. Stop raising your kids to be super soft. It don't work. The way your parents raised you, smacked your ass, beat your ass for shit you do, stick with the script. But anyways, we're going to get off of that. That's y'all problem with your soft kids. We just going to move to another one. I think this one Trump is actually admitting getting his ass whooped. I'm not even sure, but we're going to look at it. We're going to listen to it. That's what we do over here. Oh, what happened to the... Okay, let's listen.
That's actually the biggest aircraft carrier in the world. And every 32 seconds, boom, boom, boom. And it was 1 o'clock in the morning, so we said, okay, I think we're in trouble. But they were ready for us, Johnny. And we were ready. He said we were ready. And then they hit us. And they came from 17 different angles. They were here, they were there. We ran for our lives. It was over. And we knew that for them. We knew that when we know.
When Trump is telling you, we ran for our lives, this is over. You know what time it is. And y'all playing. You know what time it is. Trump said they were running for their life. They live. You hear me? So if you don't know, well, now you know, nigga, what's going on out there, bruh. Y'all make the decisions that you got to make for your family. I know them all great Jordans just came out, but you better not go buy them. You better do something with that money. You better get you an electric bike if you ain't got your electric car, so you don't have to pay these crazy gas prices. They already told you that the reason that ICE was doing all this was because they knew that they had sleeper cells here in America. While everybody was fighting ICE and getting in ICE way and talking, they was trying to remove these motherfuckers that they know is gonna shoot one of y'all dumbass in the streets when the time comes for them to do that. To run up in your mall and start shooting while you shopping. To run up in your grocery store and start shooting while you shopping. So Y'all be fighting shit that they doing to help your stupid ass. Get out of their way and let them do their job. Let them do what they do. They panicking. They reeling. They messed up. They let the floodgates open and let not just people from Mexico and from they let everybody in. And that's what they've been trying to tell y'all in the first place. Too many people got in. The sleeper cells here. We already had terrorist attacks here already in the last 2-3 weeks. So when you see a motherfucker out there doing their job trying to take an illegal out, let them do it. They're trying to save you while y'all protesting, you dumb fucks. But, hey, we all have a choice. This is America. You can believe what you want to believe. You could protest what you want to protest. But all this mass protest going on in the street, y'all, motherfucker come through there, just run a truck right through that shit. Terrorists, they don't give a fuck. They're not scared to die. They don't care what happens after they kill y'all. That's what it is y'all don't understand. They don't care. They're not afraid of dying. They're not afraid of being captured. They're not afraid of none of that. Stay woke. This is your host, Big Motion. And this is Grind Mode TV with a message, a warning. Start preparing. Because if you're already ready, you ain't got to get ready. And that's the lesson Iran is showing us. This is Big Motion. Nigga, pay.